Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-bow, wee-na-na-na-na-na. Oh no! Whoops! Yahoo! It's Toki time! How's it going, everybody? I accidentally went live without turning on the screen. Whoops. Give me a second. Where is this? What the heck am I looking for? This. God damn it. Ah, shoot. Shoot, frick, dang. Scheisse, darn. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, Reese Richards. Otaku B, welcome. Today, we are finally getting to return to some Ace Attorney investigations. Oh God, I missed this. I missed this face. Yeah, there he is, it's the blue badger. Sorry about having to cancel like the last both, oh God, I forgot he's here. Both previous streams of this. I don't know, things just ended up happening where I had to do things on the day that I was streaming Ace Attorney and I ended up having to cancel it both times. Also, I might not be able to stream Fridays for a little bit. I don't know, it depends. My schedule might have to be a little bit flexible, I don't know. But I'm trying to do a few more streams this week because, number one, I want to get caught up on Ace Attorney. Number two, I want to try to get close to maybe finishing Zelda. I don't know, maybe just trying to do a bunch of things. I don't know, maybe I'll like look for collectibles and stuff off screen. But yeah, I want to try to catch up on Ace Attorney, get close as possible to finishing Zelda as I can. And then soon, so it's October, it's spooky month, by the way. Toki, it's me, Yuma. Oh my God, you chongade your name. And your profile picture. I'm not gonna be able to recognize you. I'm like already really bad at recognizing people. Sometimes I say hi to the same person twice in one stream. But okay, so check this out. In like 3 weeks, oh my God, it's almost Halloween. Guys, it's spooky month. Halloween's coming up. Oh, isn't that amazing? I want to do something for like Halloween week. I want to do something for the week of Halloween, but I'm not sure what. I'm still working on scheduling some things. I don't want to do like a horror game. I don't know. I still don't like horror games. I still didn't finish Amnesia, which is funny. I want to do something for Halloween. You know what I might do? I might do like Undertale Yellow Genocide Run, because I still have to do that, and it's been a little while. What else? I don't know. But I want to do something for Halloween week. So I want to get caught up on Ace Attorney. I want to finish games as fast as possible. Also, there are like 50 other games that I want to play. There's so many cool games coming out. I want to play, I saw Astrobot looks actually pretty good. And that's like, I still haven't used my PS5 for that much, except for old games. Like, I had digital games bought on my PS3, and they've transferred over to the PS5, and then like, some of the God of War games, but I haven't really used my PS5 that much, which is embarrassing. PS5, only one game. Imagine being a PS5 user and not playing games on it. I want to play Astrobot. I don't know if anybody's seen this, but there's a really cool indie game that looks amazing called The Plucky Squire. And one of the main artists of that game is James Turner, who people may recognize. I don't know if people actually recognize his name, but he does a lot of cute art on Twitter. And also, until recently, he was like the head Pokemon designer for like the past couple of games. I forget when he started, maybe Gen 5. And then he became one of the head Pokemon designers, and he only recently stopped doing that. And now he's working on The Plucky Squire, which looks amazing. One of the best looking indie games I've ever seen. And I want to play that, so I want to finish games. And then there's a few other indie games that I want to check out. But anyway, it's time for, we have Mild Eggman. My name is Miles Edgeworth. What do we have? I'm glad we have like history. Okay, so what happened last time was Edgeworth entered Disneyland Park. He had to deliver money to a kidnapper. And it turned out that somebody was inside the Blue Badger mascot costume and tried to murder him. They like came up behind him, beat him over the head, and then kidnapped him And then in comes our savior, the plucky, quirky, weird girl assistant of this game. What was her name? Wait, oh God, I have to, yeah, Kay Faraday. It was Kay Faraday who claims to be the great thief Yatagarasu, who is a thief that steals from evil people. And then, oh yeah, so here's something I was theorizing before, but we have a map of the park. So I feel like this is gonna be relevant because we've moved around the park a lot ever since we entered. So we entered through the main gate. We went directly straight through the center to the stadium. Then the kidnapper said to go to the haunted house. We went into the haunted house, got beat over the head and kidnapped. And when we woke up and escaped the area we were trapped in, we found out that we were in the Wild Wild West, which means somewhere in between the time that Edgeworth got knocked out and when he woke up, he was somehow transferred from the haunted house to the Wild Wild West. So that's going to be relevant. And then after that, we also met this guy, Shi Long Lang. I think I'm going to call him Lang. I don't know. It feels weird to like switch. I don't know, like switch to the correct pronunciation in the middle. Also this person, Sheena. But this guy's like Wolverine detective police captain, double eye patch sunglasses, Insano Man, who we have to contest with. And then we left off by discovering that one of the Blue Badger mascoteers is this freak. One of the most insane, absurd characters from the DLC case of Game 1. That pretty much wraps it up. Unfortunately, we didn't get very far into this case. I also haven't been looking at chat. Toki, did you watch the 3rd episode of Amazing Digital Circus? I have not seen any Amazing Digital Circus. The animation looks really good from the clips I've seen, but I'm not really interested. I'm just like not interested in watching it. And I think that's okay. Also, if I was, I would probably end up being like waiting until all the episodes released and then binging them all. Cause like when a show takes so long to produce, I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's hard to keep up with shows that are being produced over a long period of time. And it's like, I watch a couple episodes and then I fall off of it and then I forget to catch back up when a new episode comes out. And then by the time all the episodes come out, I'm like, I don't remember what's going on. And I would have to watch again for the beginning anyway. But I'm not really interested in watching Amazing Digital Circus. Seen the ending of this chapter. No spoilers and no backseating. Anyway, I should probably start the game. It's been like 15 minutes. Very funny that Lang looks like Wolverine. From 2011 Wolverine anime. I didn't know there was an anime. That's awesome. But yeah, he's like Wolverine Man. He's like a wolf man. That was his thing. He has like a dragon motif and also he's a wolf man. And he calls all of his, 100 police detectives his wolf pack. One of the old men sit down over there. Oh yeah, so this was, so at the very end of the last case where we took down the sleepy, drug-induced, barely clothed woman who murdered a guy. After that, at the very end of that case, Edgeworth got a mysterious phone call from a person he knows, but also it's a character that we've never met before in the Ace Attorney series. Like, it's a new character for this game, who presumably is his friend, or at least helped him out. I think he's like a friend of Manfred von Karma, who is Edgeworth's adoptive father and mentor. And he's like this rich guy. His son has been kidnapped. That's what this case is about. Lance Amano and Ernest Amano. Lance Amano has been kidnapped, and we had to deliver the ransom money, and that's how this whole incident was incited. Anyway, what we have to do, I believe, oh God, when we last left off is talk to this freakazoid. Oh boy, love me some Blue Badger and love me some Mike Meekins. Michael Meekle, how are you? Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. Also, I'm realizing my Mike Meekins is like the same character as Stamp Guy from Zelda. Oh, I love stamps. It's me, Mike Meekins.
I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir, in width and height. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detectives, sir. I rushed over to join in, but when I got there was a sea of people already.
I like when he slams his hand on his other hand. Also, I hate that that's exactly what Stamp Guy does too. But when he does the stamp with his hand, it makes the sound of the gavel that you hear in court. Like, they reuse the sound effect from the main Ace Attorney games where the judge hits his gavel for Mike Meekin's hand hitting his hand.
And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy on anyone.
I like his little thumb animation.
I'm just a little baby boy. I have anxiety. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
It would seem that some people never change. The blue beggar. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises. Oh yeah, this was also another clue I got where I was immediately like, oh my god, this is so obviously... This is gonna be relevant for like 5 different arguments. So we have the Proto Badger, who's the very first, in big letters, Badger. We have the regular Blue Badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. I don't think that means anything. Bad Badger, a vile criminal who with a gun. That's gonna be important. Pink Badger, note her unique pink bow, which is also gonna be important. I imagine there's gonna be like swapping of heads between all the blue colored badgers, and then there's gonna be some idiot, some dumb colorblind idiot who's like, yeah, I saw the pink badger, she was blue. Zelda would execute Stamp Guy after stifling. I think the Stamp Guy may be too powerful for this mortal coil.
It's such an honor.
Any clues?
How long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir. Just a teensy little bit of an hour.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekin saw the kidnappers escaping.
However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir.
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No. But I know you will, sir. Please don't tease me.
He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, you want to hear about my bowel movements? I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume.
Bam, 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 bam.
And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any sus-looking people this whole time.
Oh wait, I still have to add the Among Us sound effect.
I haven't seen any sus-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger.
Of what sort did you see? Also, there was a bad badger head left in the room that Edgeworth was kidnapped in, and the only full costume that's left over. So there are 2 sets of each costume. The entire first set of every costume was gone, and the entire second set of every costume was gone, except for the pink badger, who has 1 remaining costume and the bad badger's head, but the body is missing. So I imagine there's gonna be like some head swapping and costume swapping. And also mistaken identity.
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth? I forgot. What voice did I give her? I forgot what she sounded like. How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekin's testimony contradicts.
Wait, what did he say? I saw a lone blue badger. There's one of each of the 4 members wandering through the park. He did just say blue badger, which could be anything. Oh wait, no, he is the blue badger. I forgot. He just said he's the blue badger. So if he's the one blue like the regular blue badger, then there can't be another blue badger.
Take that! Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir, of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I'm commanded to wait.
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time.
However, all the costumes are missing, which means there are duplicate badgers running around who I think are the kidnappers. Also, here's something I was theorizing before, is like, we haven't seen any of these people. I'm wondering if it's like the son, because, so this is something that happened in Ace Attorney 3, was like, the child of a rich person was faking a kidnapping so they could like get the money. So I'm wondering if like the son is working together with this guy, the butler, to like fake a kidnapping to get the money or something like that.
You should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What, sir?
I hate the face of the blue badger being squished. Then that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around. But why? Present.
Sir, it's so incredibly shiny, but it has a really ugly shape. I knew it. I was right to go for the much more manly police badge, sir. But I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm gonna lose it for real one of these days, sir.
Great. Thank you, Meekins. Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is one donut short of a baker's dozen.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Thank you. Oh wait, we might have to actually present something. What about this?
Sir, I'm undercover as the Blue Badger now, sir. I must pretend to not know anything about anything, sir.
I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Drip drop, little by little, our privacy is being sold off to the public through this, sir. But that means I need to work extra hard on my cute poses. Kawaii. Teehee.
Oh, like what?
Like this. Also my kawaii pose where I put up 2 fingers on each hand and turn my head a little bit.
Great, now I know what your new pose will be. Look, sir, I've successfully stolen his pose in speak style, sir.
Sigh, that's nice, Kay. I'm going to ignore you from now on.
I wonder if I have to talk to Kay. Look, there's a oh, whoops. I forgot. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, I know. I've gone through this dialogue. I remember I inspected everything. Okay, this button. Oh no, you know what it is? Whoops. Where is it? This button.
I must enter my mind palace and think through things. Costumes and a second blue badger. Connect! Eureka!
Oh no, it's only when he like looks at a thing that he goes eureka.
A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is...
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away.
Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are...
a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those three.
So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? Oh, remember when I said this? Remember when I was talking about this earlier? Remember when I predicted this like 2 weeks ago or whatever? Ugh, we're gonna have to find these guys, aren't we?
The identity of the second blue badger was a kidnapper in disguise. Haha!
Oh, whoops.
It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
I didn't know that was there. I meant to talk to the guy. Aha! So that means a car left from the garage at some time, right?
Correct. But for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud.
Miles, just forget about Captain. So, I think he... I'm trying to remember how, because he didn't, like, not know about the Yatagata-su. Because he knew what the case files were about, and he knew who the Yatagata-su is. So I think he did, it just wasn't important. Like I'm trying to remember, because he didn't, or no, yeah, no, okay, now it makes sense. Because before in the first case, it was like,
there were 2 intruders, but we're going to completely ignore the second one.
I think he realized, he would have probably realized it was her. And we're gonna find out what happens after case 1 in, where are we? Case 3? In case 4. We're gonna find out about what happens directly after case 1. I think he did actually realize that K or whoever the original Yatagata-su was, is the intruder to his office. I want to talk to you, sir.
Excuse me, but if you could please just let me through here.
Sorry, I cannot let you through.
Suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now.
Who do I have to present this to? Oh wait, it's just a thought, right?
I don't need a second. Oh, it's me.
I don't have like evidence. Oh wait.
That's what sort of operation?
I forgot what voice I gave this guy.
It's a disgrace. Wealthies by nature generally.
Theory it might be Kay's father. I think probably. I'm trying to remember. Did she say? She said the title was passed down to her. I think it makes sense if it was her father. Do I have to present this to you? Who am I presenting this thing to?
Sir, I don't know anything. I'm really dumb.
I didn't even say anything.
I'm really dumb.
Present. If I had one of these. Oh, wait, I saw this. Okay, I remember.
Don't steal my badge. What is wrong with you? Why are you in my pockets?
I have to figure out who I'm presenting this thing to. It's like there's another thief afoot.
Only if we assume that this is not your handiwork.
Are you kidding? You know that the blue badger is enemy number 1 to me. Can you imagine me ever being on good terms with that thing?
I don't know you. I don't know why you're following me around. Actually, it's surprisingly easy.
It's so cute. I love that a lot of her poses are like similar to some of Edgeworth's poses. Like her crossed arms pose kind of looks like Edgeworth's. Sir? Sir? Do I have to like re-examine things? Because I already examined them last time. The kidnapping.
Kay, what do you think about the kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim, so actually I was hoping you could tell me.
Ah, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano Group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped, and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect I would be abducted myself.
And that's when I found you tied to the pole screaming, no!
Can you please drop that already?
That's it. Okay. Who do I have to give a present to figure things out? Do I have to reinspect everything? Can I autoplay this? Wait. I think there's an option. I think there's like an option for me to just skip through dialogue. Yeah. I think I want to like inspect all the things that I already inspected and then skip through all the dialogue. I don't want to read all this stuff again. Cat! I want to pet the cat! Footprints. Did I already see these? Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here. I remember hearing rainfall. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, wait. You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here, and we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kinds of shoes they were wearing. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's what we needed. I don't think I could have inspected that before. I think they locked it out for me. Okay, I don't want to accidentally skip things now. I just need to get through all the things that I thought I already inspected. Okay, here we go. No, this one.
Mind Palace. What kind of shoes? They are costume shoes. Eureka! Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. Okay, now surely I can leave. Sir, can I leave? Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, I cannot believe this. Did I get evidence for that? Oh my God, I did. Sir? Oh mein Gott. No, why? Where do I present this to? Oh my God. Yes? Oh, what am I doing? Do I not have like a way to just leave? Wait, what the heck? I'm trying to see what that's a picture of. Oh, is this a thing I haven't inspected? Oh no, oh my God. I have to look at the footprints again. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off to the west. It just stops. I can't make heads or tails or where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume it's headed toward the stadium.
The stadium? I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. Oh my God, it's him. God damn it, huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got him. I got one of the culprits, hoo-ha. Hoo-ha, I'm gonna punch ya.
No, please don't punch me, ma'am. Oh, that hurts.
Hoo-ha, I gotcha, hoo-ha.
Oh no, my appendix.
What?
No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir.
Down, Kay. Down, doggy. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume.
Aha! Maybe they come over to this garage for something.
The car? That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir, Roger Wilco, sir.
Who is that?
Oh, hello. Oh no, that's just part of the painting.
Let's open this shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find a kidnapper's hiding inside. Ah! Oh, hello. Oh, god damn it. Of course there's a murder. Oh, is this... That's probably this guy. So, if my theory is correct, then the son is the kidnapper, quote unquote, and he killed that guy. But that's the only lead we have. I think this is one of the kidnappers. Interesting. There's like no blood there. Was he put here after he was murdered? So what do we have? There's a car on the blue badger spot. The pink badger has this.
What in the...
The proto badger's gone. Okay. The proto badger's gone. The blue badger car is still here. We had like... Yeah, they had like cars on the map.
We seem to have stumbled across a dead body.
Me when a non-murder case in an Ace Attorney game turns into a murder case. It's happened like 3 or 4 times now.
She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver! Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
Interesting. I like them making a kidnapper a murder victim.
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Okay. Sure, calm for someone who just found a body.
It happens all the time. I have seen 50 of them exactly. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny,
he says for the 12th time. Can I not inspect these?
Oh, fine.
Okay, tell me about the bullet wound.
As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim.
Also, wait, so he has blood on his back. So he was shot and then he was placed lying down and then he was removed. Because if there's blood on his back, then there should be blood on the ground. So this definitely isn't the scene of the murder. Which means he was placed here. I guess the car came here. He had to have been placed here like when Edgeworth was brought here, right? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they just suck at hiding bodies. They were like, yeah, no one will find it here on the ground.
I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds.
Oh no, that's another wound.
One in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound.
An entry wound.
And the one near his shoulder is the exit wound.
So he was shot sideways? Or he was shot diagonally? I'm trying to like picture this in my mind. Or maybe he was shot when he was already lying down? Weird. Nice! I knew you could figure it out. That's so cool. I love dead bodies.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make note of this oddity.
Oh yeah, I saw there's like a Mother 3 fan game called Oddity. What was it? It was Oddity, right? I just want to check. Oh, wait. Is this what I'm thinking of? Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so there are like a billion Mother 3 fan games that people are making, and Oddity is a weird one. So there's this other Mother 3 fan game that I want to check out that looks really cool. But like Oddity, apparently, so there was this Mother 4 fan project where they wanted to make a sequel to Mother, and then at some point they completely changed it to its own branding, and then apparently people didn't like that. So it just went downhill, and it was like this weird controversy thing in the Mother 4/Oddity fandom. Fun fact about Mother 3, director said it would take 2 full games to explain how Toki went from a kid to an old man. Is there anything to explain? I guess if you're explaining the time in between. I thought didn't they explain it? I thought they explained it in Mother 3.
What an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
Looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice! It is worth something after all. Oh, and look! There's something written on the back. Colin Devore.
That's Devore.
Ansamano, Oliver Deacon. Is that an anagram? C-O-L-I-N. Yeah. Colin Devore is an anagram for Oliver Deacon, which means his name's not Oliver Deacon, which means this is like, oh god, this is gonna be some insane conspiracy that dates back several years. Colin,
That's Devore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Devore. Colin Devore. But this man's name is... Eureka! Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Bruh.
I'm now realizing I needed evidence for this. I think, okay, here's what I need to do. I need to exit this. I need to go into my mind palace, and then I need to, oh, god damn it. I need to like connect 2 things. Okay, here.
Mr. Romano, this body... Yes, that's my butler, Oliver. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with?
I need to... Yeah, the murder.
It appears that this case has taken a turn for the unexpected.
I'll say, I was shocked to open that shutter and find a dead body inside.
I suppose most people would be, since the average person rarely runs across a corpse.
Wait, you just compared me to a normal person, didn't you? I'll have you know that I'm...
Sorry, I suppose I should have recognized that you're a... thief, correct?
No, I'm a great thief. And a great thief is not surprised by anything. Got it? I love her Naruto-ass pose. Databayo.
Apparently, with great thievery comes great loss of short-term memory.
Present. What do you think about this? Oh yeah, I remember this dialogue. This is her I don't know dialogue. You stole my line. Okay, so what? Whoops. What evidence do we have that contradicts anything? Is it just... Is it literally just looking at the bullet wound and being like... Am I pointing at the body and say, look at the body? Eureka! This piece of evidence alone solves the whole case. Okay. Because I was like, is it pointing at the bullet wound and saying that... Because it says in the description... Oh, no, it doesn't. Because I think it's like, because the floor is not bloody, it's that the murder scene wasn't here. Is there anything I can look at in this scene? Is there something I'm missing to examine? There he is. That's Devore. What evidence do I have to contradict anything? Bullet entered through his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. Oh, hello. There's loss of blood from gunshot wound. Lower right abdomen, exit point right shoulder. Age 50. Despite the fact that the final bullet went clean through the body, there's very little blood. Yeah. It does say that there. What do I have that contradicts anything at this scene? Is there not something? So I can't mind palace this because I only have one thought. Edgeworth only has one thought in his brain. He needs to find another brain cell. What do you think? Present. So there is like something. Hello. Don't worry about me. What a peculiar car. Yeah, from the look of it, it must be the Blue Badger Mobile. Badger. And it has 3 tires, so maybe it left those tire tracks behind?
Sigh, that's simply not possible.
Huh? Why?
Take a look at the tires. There's no mud stuck to them. Therefore, it must have been here since before it started to rain.
Oh, gotcha. Good eye.
It's a shame I don't see any other clues around.
Is this not another clue? There's like another Badger Mobile. Oh wait, so we have no idea what the time of death is.
I won't rest until everything's made of his sus, nook, and cranny.
So what do we have to contradict either of these two things?
Eureka!
Is it literally just the autopsy report says Oliver Deacon and the thing says whatever it was? Oh my god, that's such a dumb... I feel like that should just be one of his thoughts in his mind palace so we can compare it. Because I feel like that's so obvious we didn't need to deduce it.
There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore.
I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon a very important piece of information. That's Devore. Investigation complete.
Why did you say that, Mr. Edgeworth?
Lance, where are you, sweetie?
Oh my god, is that his mom?
Excuse me, but you are?
Badum. Why does she have a ring pop? Who is this? Why is she dressed like a maid? Is she one of the kidnappers? Because if one of the kidnappers was the butler, then the other kidnapper could have been the maid. Badum. Doki Doki? She's so Doki Doki. Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. That's a good screenshot moment. Ha, stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with... Oh, is this his girlfriend? Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Also, calling Edgeworth a playboy. I'm Lance's girlfriend and also a maid, which isn't weird at all. There's no power imbalance in that relationship. My name is Lauren Pops. Because she has a ring pop, and also because she has a bandage on her elbow. Because she's a maid, so she's a popper? Why is her name Lauren? Do I have her yet? So obviously she has a ring pop, so her last name is Pops. What is Lauren? Lauren Pops. Lauren, is it just a name? I know sometimes it can be just a name. My name is Lauren Pops. Meow, meow. Meow.
His girlfriend?
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. He proposed to you with a ring pop? Or not even a proposal, it's quote unquote a present. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Ba-dum-bum.
May I inquire as to why you are here at the scene of a murder?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. I began to get really worried. Sob! I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is. Why do you stop that? You just eat it. Just eat it. You don't need to keep it on your hand this whole time. No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. Reference. I wonder how you're doing right now. I know it's not. I know it's like a turn of phrase. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. Can't help but notice a little weird. Lauren has to specify that she, yeah, oh yeah, that is weird. It's like this whole weird thing. Whenever there's like a weird relationship thing in Ace Attorney, it's always like really weird. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder.
Hold it! Oh god, this dumb, like, how do those glasses work? How do you put these on and take them off? Oh, listen to this theme. I forgot how good this theme was. Bangin'. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, my men brought me up to speed over the radio. I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing.
I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yep, that guy's really dead. Snap! Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now.
Suspect? Who?
Oh my god damn it, not again. Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
Oh, what? Sir! I had nothing to do with it, sir!
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to sus Officer Meekins? Sus Officer Meekins.
Ha! I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer? That's insane! What are you even talking about? Can you please arrest people on a basis?
Ooh, I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest the sus person after sus person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. Oh my god, he's so dumb.
That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go unchecked before my eyes.
Also, this is literally how Edgeworth was acting in the first game.
I cannot determine who is innocent and who is guilty, so I must get every person declared guilty no matter what.
Remember that, Edgeworth? Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
I'm going to beat you up. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation? Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement?
You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu?
Hold it! You should have used the voice line for that. Ooh. Look at this like tiny animation where he taps his fingers. Look at that. Look at him tapping his fingers on his pants. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Shi says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. All right, I'll give your beloved laws your beloved laws, as if you're not literally a police officer. What even is a law? I don't know what laws are. I just walk into places and steal things. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Ha! Through my line of logic. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh my god, it's our first argument in this case. I'm excited to hear all his cool new interjections. Shi Long Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my... This is not relevant. Please actually just talk about the case. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not famously difficult to find a gun in the country of the United States of Japan, America. I didn't read that last line. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
That is your reasoning?
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. That's not a philosophy. What's this philosophy of detainment? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girly. In my country of fake China, the criminals have a saying, beware the wolf. Also, I just noticed this awesome poster in the background. Look at this awesome Badger poster here. $9 million reward wanted. Bad Badger, there he is. Look at how cool this guy is.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, Lang means wolf. Oh, does it really? Wait, I want to Google this. Google. Wolf in Chinese. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, no, it's right. That's right. So he definitely is from fictional China. Yeah, wolf in Chinese is Lang. Lang. Yeah, there it is. Can you hear this? I guess you probably can't hear this. Lang. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Shi.
You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous.
Oh my god. Hello, ma'am. Lang Shi developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Shengfa police still trains its recruit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fictional China is called Shengfa. Using his philosophies. I love that he just has an assistant PNG slide on screen. I accidentally hit autoplay and then PNG slide out. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to the test?
Rebuttal!
Why did you say that? I'm about to talk. I've seen a lot of bodies of the one being carted off in my time. That's not relevant. Same as shot in a single... Yeah, that was obvious. Current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. It's not easy to get your hands on a gun unless, whoops. Unless you're the bad badger. Oh, bum, bum. Can I present this now or do I have to press it first? Having to help through stream support is a hard job. The Astrobot, how's it going, fam? Welcome. I might have to press, but let's see if I can present it right now.
Objection! Agent Lang, about this piece of evidence.
Not so fast! Why did you do that? You knew you had to press that first. Lang Ji says, confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. You said out loud that you should have pressed that first, but you didn't follow through. Although, it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong.
Yeah, I knew I should have pressed that first.
Are you gonna let him lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally and press the thing that I said. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts.
This one.
Hold it! It would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's impossible to get guns in America. It's that. Sheena! Whip! The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. The famous United States Federal Firearms Restriction Act. That's it. The Federal something. What she said. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days in America.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. She appears to hold 3 of his brain cells, whereas he only has 1.
Not unless you're oh, this might actually be the thing I present on. I'm now realizing.
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects.
I was gonna press the button, but I decided suspect is fine.
You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. But not that guy. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun.
Oh!
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
No, Edgeworth, you're mistaken. He's always sickly pale.
Gun! Gun!
What did you say? You just said gun. Stop just saying gun. Say everything.
Gun! Sir! I lost my gun, sir!
How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only sus we've got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun, except the murder did not take place here. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna get this wrong again because I have to press it, but I don't know, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I feel like it's obvious.
Objection!
Awesome, it's exactly as obvious as I thought.
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself, and while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Yeah, Oh my god, he does kung fu. Does anybody remember the cartoon Jackie Chan Adventures? Does anybody remember that? It was like a cartoon of, it was so weird because it was, so does anybody remember when they kept on making cartoons for different celebrities? And Jackie Chan Adventures was like a cartoon. It wasn't about real life Jackie Chan, but it was like a fictional character named Jackie Chan. He wasn't even played by Jackie Chan, because Jackie Chan just did like, he filmed like little interviews at the end of the episodes, and that was it. I don't think it had anything to actually do with him, but it was like based on a bunch of Chinese mythology, and it was about going around and collecting the different talismans and stuff. Does anybody remember that? And Jackie Chan had an uncle, and he would always be like, "Ay-ya," because that's like one of his catchphrases. I remember Jackie Chan Adventures. Jackie Chan Adventures is so good. You know what I love? I love those types of cartoons where the main driving force of the plot is going around and collecting all the different little MacGuffins. Like Jackie Chan Adventures, where they had to go around and collect the talismans. And then Shaolin Showdown, which was also based on Chinese mythology, where they had to go around and collect the, what were they? I forget. But they're like the crazy power magic items. I think that was really cool. I love those kind, and also Lilo and Stitch. Does anybody remember the TV series for Lilo and Stitch? I thought that was really good. But like, I love those types of cartoons where the main driving force is going around and collecting all the different MacGuffins, because like they get to play around a lot with letting the enemies win sometimes. Like, it's cool because there are like 50 different things they have to collect, and it means the bad guys are allowed to win sometimes. So there's a lot of back and forth struggle, and they're always passing the things around and changing the matchups, which I think is really fun. Remember Stitch had an anime. I remember hearing it had an anime, but I never saw it. I only saw the Lilo and Stitch the cartoon. Wait, were there 2 movies? Does anybody remember? Oh my god. I'm just getting so many flashbacks. Does anybody remember Leroy and Stitch? It was like a Stitch short movie or something where they made another alien, and he was like bigger and badder than Stitch. And they named him Leroy. Going around getting the mug. Yeah. The 10 rings. Oh yeah. So true. But yeah. I just had a flashback to Jackie Chan Adventures just now.
Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here?
Jackie!
Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight, you idiot!
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine.
You didn't use any logic, you were just saying things for no reason. What is wrong with you?
In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that that officer was hanging around here in the first place?
Yes, he's a weirdo, that's fine. That's a thing that he does. Weird, how so?
Hey you! Squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Oh, Emperor's New School was so good too. I love that. Don't you you know what was great about Emperor's New School? Like, I love the thing that Emperor's New Groove does where they do all the fourth wall breaks and stuff. Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
I'm not a wolf, sir.
Emperor's New School is a prequel. No, actually, it's weird. Because so Emperor's New School was a sequel. Does anybody remember Kronk's New Groove? Remember when Disney did those like weird, like Lion King 1.5 and then also Kronk's New Groove, where it was like things happening at the same time as the original movie about one of the background characters or something? Like Lion King 1.5 was like about what Timon and Pumbaa were doing for the whole movie. Does anybody remember that? When they were doing those things and they don't do them anymore? But Emperor's New School was a sequel to Emperor's New Groove where Yzma finds out that Kuzco never finished school. So she like gets I don't know, whoever, the lawmaker guy, to force Kuzco to go back to high school to complete his degree. And that was like her plan because if he fails, then she gets to take over the kingdom, right? And then like, it was weird because isn't Kuzco supposed to be an adult? Like, isn't Kuzco like an adult man, except he was going to high school and he was obsessed with one of the girls going to school there? I don't know, maybe he was like a teenage king, but isn't it weird that he was like an adult man going to school and being obsessed with a teenage girl? And also Kronk was there. Kuzco is 17. Okay, I guess that's okay then.
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir! You saved me the way you did earlier, please, sir!
How did he Yzma being a cat? I don't know. I don't know, she just figured it out. Like, Kuzco figured it out. She figured it out eventually. They probably explained it at some point. God. The humor in Emperor's New School was actually really, really good.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too!
I'm going to get you, Michael Meekins.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile. I was selling nightmares to the kids. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Selling dreams to the children. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Okay. I don't like Mike Meekins walking around selling dreams to the children. That makes me uncomfortable.
What is this Blue Badger Mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
It's just Mike Meekins whispering into the ears of children. So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
A roaming souvenir shop.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. I walk through dreams. I have the ability to enter the ethereal realm and walk through dreams. I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up and also rather powerful. I better not get on his bad side, or he will give me nightmares.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir!
I wasn't assigned to this area. Not relevant. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. Dumb map. Checked every square inch of the main gate. Okay. Also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams. I feel like I have to press this, right?
Hold it! Hold it! What the hell are you talking about?
Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected. I fly in it through people's dreams and use it to power the weather machine.
What? Just what?
Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocence drops. I distribute innocence to children, and if they're bad, I take it away. I take away their innocence, sir. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am. I punish bad children with nightmares. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger Mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am.
I hate this. I hate everything about this guy. I got caught up in my role selling dreams to children. Okay. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area. He started at the main gate. he was selling dreams and he wandered into the Wild West area, which is okay. I should press it. How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. They were trying to kill me for my dream powers. One of the kids challenged me to a fight. He wanted to steal my dream powers and kill me, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks. And before I knew it...
The good old dropkick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. I killed many a dream merchant. It always was the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. I'm always drop kicking 5-year-olds in the head, even at the age of 17? They're usually 17 in these games, right?
In any case, don't drop kick 5-year-olds. In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Sir, that's right, sir. I don't think there's anything wrong with drop-kicking 5-year-olds. They're very mean, sir.
Stop that. That's not something you should be admitting with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekin's story. But I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans.
I carry beans in my pocket, sir.
I guess I have to press something.
Hold it! All right, then, where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am. Remember what I said about drop-kicking 5-year-olds? I was told to check every square inch of the main gate.
Hold it! Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no sus-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir. They're the meanest.
Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger? Don't you know that little girls hate authority?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... selling dreams.
Wait, was this the one I pressed? What exactly do you... Yeah, okay. I forget which one where he said,
I'm a merchant of dreams.
I forget which one I pressed.
Hold it! You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers?
No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this, forcing people to confess things, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man. I'm just a little guy. You wouldn't beat up a little guy on his birthday, would you?
That's him trying to converse with the 5-year-old girls that are trying to kill him for his dreams.
I'm just a little guy on my birthday. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir. Oh, are you going to punish a little guy like me?
Why are you talking like that? Stop it. Hold it! Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Did I not press everything? Selling dreams to children. Also when looking for the kidnappers in the Blue Badger mobile. Do we... Yes. Details. It didn't leave or come back while the rain was happening. And that's the Blue Badger mobile. Interesting. I wonder... So they, like, took the other Badger mobile?
Objection!
Think Kay does anything in her spare time. Probably the drop-kicking 5-year-olds thing. That's probably what she does in her spare time.
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Sir! I'm lying, sir? I don't know what a lie is. I'm a fictional fairy that sells dreams. I don't understand human concepts like lying.
Yes, you are a fairy. However, it's clear that if you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage?
Actually, I just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the Blue Badgermobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen?
And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Not so fast. A likely story. Who do you think is gonna buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen, it's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right to move the dead body.
What?
You, I like how he's just turning his head to look at him. You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badgermobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir!
Agent Lang, wait!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, truth schmooth. I couldn't care less.
You really just said truth schmooth.
Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic and thinking about things and not just doing things at random. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon.
Did you really just say boorish buffoon to me? I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
I love Agent Lang. Agent Lang,
I feel like he...
You know what he kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Godot, except less annoying. Like, I feel like Godot always... Oh, God, he's so dumb. I hate Godot so much. Like, I get his whole thing. It's just, when he's in court, he's the most annoying person in the world. Ugh, I hate Godot. I feel like he reminds me of Godot, where he's, like, always trying to monologue to you. And he's like, oh, ancient Chinese secrets and whatever. And he's like, reading his parables and stuff. Like how Godot is always trying to make up weird sayings that don't make any sense. Except I feel like it's more endearing because Lang is kind of dumb and has 0 brain cells. Like it's more endearing because Lang is kind of dumb and he's not acting like how Godot is so self-righteous. I don't know. It's like a different flavor of the same thing. I kind of really like Lang. He's a fun, insane person. Just realized doesn't. Yeah. I mean, it's an anime character. It's an anime character. Like I think I'm trying to think. I think the only main characters in these games that look like they could feasibly be Japanese are Phoenix and Maya. Oh yeah, he doesn't look Chinese because he's not from China. It's not China, it's Zhengfa. And we're not in Japan, we're in California. Also, I feel like it's more reasonable to be like, oh, Von Karma and Franziska Von Karma are from Germany than the original Japanese where they're supposed to be American. They do not look American, they definitely look German. You would interfere with another one of my investigations?
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
What did you say to me?
I said you're very beautiful.
Are you trying to flirt with me?
Hell yeah, brother.
I already have a partner. Go! Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll have to take you on a date. I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Yeah, Lang is just talking for the sake of talking. He's like,
all right, we arrested him. Now let's go on that date you promised me to.
I didn't make any such promise. Stop trying to hit on me. March 13th. Oh yeah, it's almost Pi Day.
Lang Ji says, shut up.
Oh boy, I need to stretch. Oh! I'm like leaning in closer and closer to my mic every single time.
Chased out like a pair of peasants. I am very rich.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Kay?
There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything, however, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy a burden on your soul to get away with, ever. If it wasn't that heavy, I would be fine with murdering.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. I'm glad that the one crime you can't commit is murder, even though you break several laws, and I should arrest you. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden.
Also betray. I love in Ace Attorney 3 where they like give Phoenix this whole backstory, and he's like, "There's only two things I can never forgive: poisoning and lying." These two extremely specific crimes that are worse than anything else ever, including, like, I don't know, racism or something.
And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right, I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. Sigh, I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
Oh my god, he's back! Okay, I need to drink some water.
Mr. Ed... The name's Detective Dick Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh my god, he's back! Detective Gumshoe! Oh, I missed you! It's like one of those slow motion anime scenes where it's like, there's a lot of bloom and they're running towards each other. Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium!
A witness? Yeah, what did we tell you about leaving your signpost?
Ah! The jig is up!
no, Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth, remember, I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir! Gumshoe, away!
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. Oh, wait. Wait, what theme was this? What theme was this? I forget what theme this was used for. Everyone in this game can forget that Von Karma murdered Miles' dad. Oh yeah, it's just Gumshoe's theme. I don't know, for some reason it feels different now that it's in this. Bum 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 bada 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 bum 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 bada bum 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 bum.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
All right, new character. Who's it gonna be? Show me the new character. Oh wait, is it gonna be the? Oh, hello. Is this a pink Badgermobile? This is the 2 of 3. What do we have? I guess we can't look at it right now, but there are 2 of 3 Badgermobiles missing because there was only one blue Badgermobile, and then there was the pink Badgermobile that's missing and the proto Badgermobile. So this is 1 of 3, which means we may find the pink Badger somewhere near here.
I thought there was a witness here.
It's mean you'll have to talk to the proto Badger. I feel like the proto Badger is just the murderer, right? Because the proto Badger is the one that hit Edgeworth over the head and kidnapped him. And I really feel like the whole thing is gonna be the proto Badger swapped heads with someone else. Which is why we also have the bad Badger's head. He like swapped heads and bodies with the bad Badger. Because like it probably takes a long time to get out of the costume, but it's really easy to swap the heads. Oh my god, I am so... Oh my god, she's so much older now. Wait, how? She shouldn't be that much older. She's like 2 years older now, right? Oh my god, she's late teenaged Emma. Oh, she has a cute little hat and everything. Look at her button. Okay, here's an awesome... I love this. In Apollo Justice, when Phoenix is wearing the beanie, he has this pin on his hat. And like nobody ever mentions it or points it out or anything. But I think it's really cute that he kept a memento of Emma in that game. Ah! Oh! Did you know that the pins that she has, this pin and also 2 other pins, it's supposed to be like a molecule? I forget. I think it's like an oxygen molecule or something. Long time no see. I think my Emma voice and my Kay Faraday voice are gonna be the same because that's my quirky teenage assistant voice.
You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? I remember you from that one case. This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye,
who is never mentioned again. It's so funny because like they make this big deal about Lana and then also Emma shows up in future games and like nobody ever talks about Lana Skye ever again. I know she's in jail for aiding and abetting Gant, but like she disappeared forever.
Ooh. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor.
She looks so cute in her gigantic hat. That's such a big poofy hat. Oh my god! Also like, oh wait, how did she look before? Wait, what was she wearing under her lab coat before? Because this is like an in-between of her original outfit and her detective outfit that she has later. I guess it was kind of the same shirt. She had like the big ribbon. Oh wow, she actually changes like her necktie 3 times. Ah, oh my god, and the stripy socks. Wait, what did the bottom half of her model look like before? Did they not have it? This is such a cute in-between. I love it. Oh, Emma, you're back.
But I thought she had...
Oh yeah, wait. I forgot. She did. She went to Europe, and then we find out in the future that she comes back to America, and they're like, yeah, we don't care. We'll just put you in the detective position. And then she's really depressed for the entire 2 games that she's in. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet! More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes, scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see.
Oh my god, it's such a cute outfit. I love stripy socks. I think stripy socks are like one of the best character designs. Also, I see you troop grammar-y thing in the background. Let me look at this.
I assume this is another Badgermobile?
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina-searing pink model. As you know, I hate the color pink and would never wear anything similar to that ever. I much prefer blue and spiky. I almost didn't recognize you. You've slightly changed your outfit.
Please don't tease me. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go until the 4th game. But I'm gonna be a super forensic scientist someday, you'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. These two people have the exact same voice. This is like the same person talking to each other. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. Great thief?
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet we do. Oh my god. I think I've seen like screenshots of her, but it's still such a nice surprise.
So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. Then I heard that you come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
Do you think she's gonna be in case 4? She's gonna be in case 4? And how exactly did you know I was here?
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, she upgraded. Oh no, it's just the reflection on her Nintendo DS. That's such a cute animation where you can see it reflected in her glasses on her Nintendo DS. I think it's supposed to be like a Japanese Palm Pilot smartphone type thing. Or not smartphone, but like flip phone thing. I use these to track your footprints and I follow them straight. Oh god. me finding out that we have one of these investigation minigame things in this game too. Oh yeah, we are on the Nintendo DS now. These games originally released on the DS, so now we're getting the DS mechanics that they introduced in Apollo Justice and Case 1.5 DLC. This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube.
What? Do you know what any of that means?
No, I just read it in a book and I thought it sounds scientific. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. The witness. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. Did you like my impression of him?
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking?
So, let me guess, there's been a murder, right? Show me the body, show me the body, show me the body. Body.
Please calm down. Unfortunately, there's a sudden glint in her eyes and she keeps shouting, body, body, over and over again. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
Oh my god, do we really have another new character? There's so many characters in this case.
What's that off in the distance?
Unless it's the girlfriend. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, it's the pink badger. Badger, get. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Is this a reference? Is this supposed to be a reference?
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Just what does she see in these silly things?
Jesus Christ, not again. Why do they keep bringing this theme back? Also, tough love. First of all, I don't like that she has... Oh, I guess... Oh, what? She is supposed to have that. I was like, why does she have handcuffs on? But that's a legitimate part of her character design. She's actually supposed to be like a criminal. I hate the lore of the Badgers. I hate everything about this. Anyway, tough love and also I'm a criminal. I think this Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Sir or ma'am? How are you? Oh, Jesus Christ, no! God damn it, no! I hate this game. Why? Case 3. Case 3, am I right? God damn it. Oh my god, they really brought her back.
Ah! I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore.
No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was in the worst case in the first game, and then the best case of the second game. Thankfully, she was completely absent from the third game. However, they keep bringing her back. You know what I heard? I heard that oh god, she didn't let me read the dialogue. I heard that Shu Takumi actually considered, or not Shu Takumi, but I actually heard that Wendy Oldbag is one of the most popular characters in Japan. Like, isn't that insane? They keep bringing her back because people love Wendy Oldbag. She has since gone out of her way to pop up an unexpected me, and cause me great grief.
Edgy Poo? Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just gonna be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare. That man, Michael Meekins, gave me a nightmare as the dream merchant.
I can't, oh my god. So, we enter this case, we're given a slew of brand new characters. All these guys. We got Kay Faraday, the new quirky weird girl. We got our new detective and weirdo assistant. And then they had the gall to not only bring back Mike Meekins, but bring back Emma Skye, one of the best characters, and then bring back Oldbag, another one of the worst characters, in the same case. Mike Meekins, the dream merchant, really created a nightmare scenario. So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger?
You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. This she-devil.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
I hate. Hey, yeesh, I was just trying to be polite. God damn it. God damn you. I hate you.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels last time we met?
I go where I'm needed, and I'm needed in every game in the series.
I'm very good at what... You know what I hope? I hope that by the time Apollo Justice happens, she's already dead. And that's why she isn't in the future games.
I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking with two young girls.
Stop, don't be...
But about the same with two young girls, why just the other day it happened to you? You know me, arranged marriage with an 18-year-old 3 years.
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, please, begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
God, everything. What was this whole story? I didn't even get to actually read it. Two young girls.
Men are all the same. It doesn't matter how old they get, they continue to shamelessly flirt with young girls. Why, just the other day it happened with my Yoon, who I finally gotten to notice me. He went and got into an arranged marriage with an 18-year-old girl. I don't see what he's in her at all. As they say, the persimmon takes 3 years.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't like the way she's talking about people. Anyway, are you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
You have never once been helpful in witnessing a crime ever. So it's true, she is the witness.
Sigh, I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. Oh God, Jesus Christ. I hate her side eye. You can't put a ring on it until they drink alcohol. Oh, that makes sense. 21. Ugh. Awful conversation.
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw 2 men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground.
Wait, I was resting, I glanced over. 2 men. I bet that's gonna be like 2 badgers or something.
It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Okay. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's unfortunately you tracked down at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady. Fun fact, in the Japanese version, she calls her Mi-chan because his Japanese name is, it's Mitsurugi Reiji? I think it's Reiji. It's either Reiji or Kenji, and the other one's his dad's name. But she calls him Mi-chan, which is a really funny, cute name.
Mi-chan!
Rebuttal!
Tell me about this.
Hold it! You saw 2 men. Can you describe them for me?
They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over.
I bet they were blue badgers.
I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features? Anything you could recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those 2 men.
God, I hate her. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't be on her side.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous. Stop talking about this. There is a crime here. A man was murdered.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those 2 are just foals compared to a stallion like you.
Also, he's like 23 or something.
I thought so little of...
How old are you? He's like 20... God.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest since I laid eyes on them.
Suddenly there's... Tell me about the gun.
Hold it! You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place?
Absolutely! That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got you. Also, like, Emma's just sitting here. Emma's just standing here. Wait, what's the description for old bag? The lady inside the pink badger, I believe her real name is Wendy Oldbag. Oh, that's it.
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we? This is what I mean when I'm like, she has the same poses as Edgeworth, and I think that's really cute.
While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
When he closes his eyes and he does that face, I like it. It's really cute when they match.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
So, about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No. Stop suggesting things. I don't need your help.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're gonna like.
I have a cooler smartphone than that other girl's Nintendo DS.
What is that gadget you're holding? It appears to be a flip phone, except instead of flipping, it slides.
Remember sliding phones?
I should have known it would be worthless.
Oh, don't be like that. Teehee.
Oh!
The year... Wait, when was this again? I keep on having to look this up every single time. Bum. I just want to see when this takes place. This is like 2019, right? I think it's 2019. Holograms in the year of our Lord 2019. What do you think now? 2019, am I right?
What is it doing? I don't understand. We have flip phones. What are you doing with that?
I'm gonna input the necessary information to run the simulation. Oh my god, it's just like Athena's gimmick. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of the evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Oh my god.
What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief. I swear it's nothing like Widget from the 5th game.
Little Thief! I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a little too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see. Miss Oldbag said that the 2 men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Oh! Oh! Ah, so with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information, or if something is out of place, I'm trying to think. I guess it is basically Athena's thing. Because I think as we find more information, she's going to change the simulation. It's basically Athena's thing. The recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of the witness's testimony?
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can ask them for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you can just let me know, okay?
Begin investigation. End investigation. Because this is actually the perfect time to end the stream before we even enter
The new gimmick, the new mechanic. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting this. I thought our only mechanic was like using logic, but we actually have another gimmick in this game. And we still have logic chests in the second game. Bum 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 bum. Where's Scarecrow? Yeah, it's Old Bag. Don't you know? She's a nightmare creature in a costume. Oh, I like that you can walk through the, like you can't walk through people or objects in the world, but you can walk through the holographic projection. That's cute, tiny detail. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. I'm really excited to get into this. This case suddenly got a lot more this case is a roller coaster. It goes like uphill. We're like, oh, the Blue Badger murdered Edgeworth. We're still going uphill. Oh, it's Kay Faraday, the Great Thief. Mike Meekins, downhill. Oh my god, Emma Sky, we're going uphill again. Oh no, it's Old Bag downhill. Oh, we got Little Thief, holograph projection, we're going back uphill. This case is a roller coaster so far, and I've only done like one argument. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. Tomorrow, so I'm streaming like 4 days in a row this week. I'm streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tomorrow is gonna be Zelda, and then Wednesday, I'm going to be continuing this game, and then after that, it's gonna be more Zelda. So, thank you all for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, Yasu Moriarty. A good night.